Alright, and hey there, Proxify crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back once again for another Cell Let's Play of Echoes of Wisdom. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we're still on our way right now of the collecting of these said different heart pieces, and we just made it our way here to a place known as the Slumber Dojo. And I know that there is going to be not one, but two said type of rewards that are going to be featuring out with some heart pieces that we do need. I want to say that if you go and take care of not one, but two said of the different amount of the Slumber Dojo challenges, you will be able to get your first heart piece, but there will be other set rewards within the Slumber Dojo as well. It's just that after once you have gone through all the different set Slumber Dojo missions, that is when you can actually pick up with the second type of heart piece that is going to be here. But however, you may probably stumble upon a said type of reward where we'll be getting ourselves with some sort of I guess a scroll that will actually give us the power to have our energy that we do have for like our sword fighter or bomb fighter abilities or whatnot, and we can actually have it actually deplete a little bit less than what it normally kind of does regularly when we actually go and do some of the different stuff within there. Now, this battle right here is that we are going to have to face out with some of these type of said carmadillos. Now, these guys can be a little bit frustrating at times because they do like to roll around a lot, but if you can find a way on where they can kind of hit their head on one of these type of said boulders or walls that are going to be here, that should at least help you out quite a bit for what this said battle is going to be featuring with. Now, we're almost close, so hopefully we can actually be able to get this guy out of here. And there we go, and just like that, we actually got ourselves a nice good completion right there without actually having to get ourselves stumbled across by jumping over the said time. So I think we actually get ourselves, I think, an extra reward just from actually doing it in a much more faster time, right? So we'll see what else that we go and pick up with. And there we go, and just like that, we got ourselves with the first of heart pieces here in the actual said dojo. Now, at some point, we will have to come back to this said dojo again, because I know that we are going to have to tackle it with some other of these said missions. But there is going to be one said mission known as the Titans Gathering, where I want to say that there is going to be like a gauntlet type of battle, where we are going to be facing some of the different said bosses that we have seen before in the past, which that's going to be a little bit terrifying, and I don't know how that's going to actually go and work in our favor, but if we could go and destroy out on those type of said gauntlets there with those bosses, we should at least get ourselves a nice good completion on that, but we'll have to worry about that for another day. Alright, so here we go. Here is another type of said enemy battle. Now this one shouldn't be all that too bad either. It's just that you have to be a little bit careful with the said current that's going to be around within this way, because you will, I think, tend to fall off. And I don't know if you lose any type of health or anything, but you don't want to be falling off too much, because you want to make sure that you have enough good time within the minute 30 mark that you should be able to do all these said type of destroying of the enemies here. Yeah, and it looks like having any type of flying enemy should at least somewhat help you out a little bit for what we're going to have to do here. And it seems like there doesn't seem to be any other type other enemies, I don't think, around within this location. So we will have to probably go and jump into another type of spot, which that's going to be all the way over to the left-hand side, which unfortunately I think we are going to have to take a little bit of a dip into the waters below. So now we got ourselves with some battles of the said Deku Babas. Now we're going to have to go and basically pull these guys out of the ground out here, and just make sure that we at least get them knocked out. We could also use one of our set flyers as well too, to at least somewhat get them stunned, which I know that these guys normally kind of work pretty well. There we go. We got them confused, and we should be able to just pull them right off. Just need to get enough good type of said grip out here. There we go. And I'm pretty certain there is just one more enemy just right down over yonder. And yes, another nice good stun right there. And this Deku Baba is finished. And that is another said finish to be done. Okay. Now, he did say that there is two more other rewards. Or I think there is going to be another reward that's going to be coming after two more of the other said challenges that we're actually going to do. So I know that we're going to be able to pick up with that said scroll in no time. Okay, so here we go. I think we're going to be jumping into, I think, Moblin's Revenge at this point. I think that's what our next one is going to be. I'm not going to really worry about heading into this blank slate of the Battle of the Wind one. We'll worry about that later. Same with this Gauntlet area as well, too. Okay, so, but the Moblins one is actually be somewhat pretty simple. All that we're going to have to go and do is just basically use our echoes that we went and used before in some other different previous wave fights and just go absolutely nuts on these guys here. Now, you are going to have about like a minute of the time limit that's going to be here, but either way, these guys are really not much of a pushover. Because if you do have, like, I think, like, some of the level 3 enemies as well, you should be able to just knock out these guys pretty much fast. Now, I know that for me right now, I'm just currently just using the Borblins that use the boomerangs and whatnot. And unfortunately, these guys are a little bit weak, so they are going to be able to get them destroyed a little bit quicker out here, but we're almost done, and there we go. It's already been finished. Okay, so let's go and see what we are going to be getting as just our regular reward as first. So we got ourselves with some 20 roops, so nice. So we're actually going to put that 20 roops to the test because we are going to be making another set pit stop back over to the Hyrule Ranch area because I do want to go and make sure that we get the special reward if we actually do go and pass the long course under the 40-second mark. And I'm pretty sure you do get something nice to help out with the said horses whenever you're going to use them for your travels. Alright, so let's go and head on out of here. Now, if you guys remember back from the long course, there was like some other type of set, like special detours and whatnot, that we could actually go and be able to take. But I didn't really want to go and use those as special detours. But now it is going to be that time where we are going to have to jump into that type of set special detouring and make sure that we get underneath that 40-second mark. So this whole obstacle course is going to basically just be like the same thing that went and happened from before. So just have to just try and grab all the flags in the exact same places. But however, we're going to take some secret pathways here. So if you guys remember, there was these crates. Well, we are going to jump right over them because that's going to help us out big time. And I think what else that we're going to do is actually cut past through most of these said trees. Not really try to worry about trying to bounce all over the place. Okay, so now we just want to make sure that we at least take a nice good turn right around over here, because I know that if we take a little bit of a much more lighter turn, it would actually kind of screw up our timing. So we're almost said and done. Oh my goodness, we're so close. Can we make it? Can we make it? Yes, we can. Wow, just right on the cusp of like just a few more other said like seconds right there that would have probably at least screwed us over, but we're all set and good for that one. Alright, so that was 39.51. And just like that, we got ourselves with the charging horn. So that's going to help out with our horses. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.